We don't want the labor to go more and then you end up losing. I'm sure 2,500 will not make you lose a deal or change anything, right? Move a little bit and then we've got a deal. If you said 5% will not allow you to take a £55,000 project or £54,000 project, then I wouldn't be able to budge on that.
With everything that we need to do in the project, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
The best possibility we found in materials was around, you said 30?
Yeah.
34.
Yeah.
So it might not be 96, but it's still going to be 92, if it makes sense.
No, but I think you just said, that's not actually what we're coming from. I think you said a message that was possible. Actually, this one, I'm just hearing you now. But it's okay. I think Rahim had a question. Yes,
go on.
So what we would like to do, Michal, let's try the labor so we maintain our relationship. We don't want the labor to go more and then you end up losing or end up being an argument. I want this material, don't want that material. But what we like to do, we can use your suppliers if you want us to use them. No problem at all because you're used to them. Let's agree on labor. We supply you the material.
That's absolutely fine.
Fantastic. Okay. So how much would you be able to do labor?
£58,000 and 500. That was it.
Right. Is there any movement there? Because I don't want to waste your time. Right?
To be honest, asked me because in the original quotation, it was around 60 without the gardens. Now we have absorbed a little bit of the costing.
Yes, I get you.
We can give you breathing space.
Yeah.
If we drop it more, we have to remove money from the people who are going to work actually inside,
Yeah.
And this is not the best practice,
Yeah, I know.
We want the quality to be a certain point.
Yeah. What we want to do, I do over 200 properties a year, right? So I've been in the game for a very long time. I want to build a relationship with you. Maybe you will be my representative in the north, right?
Okay.
So in order for this project to work for us, we are between 50 to 55k, right? Labor wise, right? If that is doable, we can shake hand on that, right? Then we talk about payment plan, we conclude straight away. Okay?
You said 55.
Yeah, 50 to 55. That 55 is our maximum. That's us pushing ourselves. If you can meet we halfway, then that would be amazing.
To be fair with you, 50 it cannot be done.
Okay, let's do 52. I
can break you the numbers why it cannot be done.
No, you don't need to break it down, Michal. I believe you, okay? Right? I want a long-term relationship here, right? So, how about if we can do it 52.5, we shake hand on that, and then we go at it.
I'm really sorry, trust me, it cannot be done.
Okay.
I'm not lying about this. I'm not lying. The minimum I can think about is 55, and I will be straightforward because I am a transparent person. John is a really transparent person. I think I have already told this, Jen. We have to pay a fee for Joseph, if it makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
He introduced you.
Yeah.
By dropping the price to 55, I will again reduce the amount of what Joseph needs to take out of this. I know this is not going to be something that he's going to like, if it makes sense, or he is going to digest it really easily like the original time, but I have no movement of taking money out from the people that I will actually work in.
Yeah.
So the only person who is going to reduce his fees is Joseph's fee. I think he's going to like it or not. Okay, this is going to be it. I can always take him out completely, if it makes sense, but being a fair businessman, I wouldn't like to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to take him out because obviously he introduced you to us. Yeah, so we're not far off. I'm sure 2,500 will not make you lose a deal or change anything, right? Move a little bit and then we've got a deal. Oh, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to draw your attention to a guide I've just created. This guide is for you if you're looking to start and scale in property investment and you've got questions that you want to ask in order to start your property investment. This guide is the ultimate guide to start and scale in property investment journey. I talk about the different type of investment strategies. I also discuss the 11 ways you can raise finance to make any property no money down deals and the type of properties to buy in order to generate a serious return in your investment. And I'm giving this book away for completely free of charge, no string attached, nothing, absolutely free. Click the link on the description of this video to get your free guide now. We've only got a limited number of these copies available as well, so click the link to get your guide now. Let's get back to our video.
Unfortunately, I can't trust you because this means 100%. I'm telling you the truth right now. This means on somehow I have to go almost break even for 2.5 months project. It's a quite of a risk, you know, in order to do that. I am willing to do it for 55, including Joseph's fees. I'm really transparent on this. But on the base of 52, this will allow no profit almost from me. And this is getting done because I want to build a relationship with investors like yourself, if it makes sense. But on the other, on the end of the day, I will still be liable to people and whatever I have to pay to do the project.
Okay, so basically what's the least you could do apart from 55k? Because I don't want to go maximum just in case we got to order more and more materials, you see. So move a little bit. I don't mind how much you move by. I would just like you to move to show flexibility.
But I believe, like you know, from 58.5 we have already dropped to 55.
I know.
3.5k deduction.
Yeah, but believe you me, you know, I think the relationship will work way more than that. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I promise you
it's
that.
Not like I'm not happy with what you're trying to do, or I don't respect your efforts.
Yeah.
But this means that I will have to wipe out completely Joseph's fees to go lower, and I think he will not accept that, if it makes sense. And I can't see how this is going to happen. Even for going to 55, I have to pick up my phone and let him know that he's getting half from what he was promised.
Yeah, so okay, so you know what we do? I don't want you to cut out, right? Okay, let's do it for 54k.
In order to go 54,
yeah,
again I will take more money out of him.
Fine, as long as he got something out of it, it's fine. I don't want you to cut him completely. You understand?
It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. Don't cut him completely.
I want to be straightforward. I don't want to say a yes before he's on board with his deduction.
Okay, right.
Is it like for me 54 by reducing his fees is livable, if it makes sense.
Okay, fine then. Let's do 54. And then whatever fees you're gonna have with him, let's move on, okay? Right. Okay, so now let's talk about payment phases. So how much do you want us to pay after you've done all the job? We said we wanted 30%, but you said 30%. You said 30% was too much, right? So how much are you looking at?
Same with the deposit.
How much is the deposit? Okay, so what you're gonna do, right? Because I need to go now. We can do 10% deposit. We haven't got a problem with that, right? Should we do the last payment as 20%?
No, it's not going to like be livable.
Okay, so now let's do 15%, right? You get what you want at the beginning, right? We normally do 30%.
With you, I can always take nothing in the beginning and just introduce more payments into the milestones. But this will leave you with an option that you will have to survive with whatever is left behind for exchanging certificates. By leaving 20% of the amount outside of the scope of works, you can see the milestones I created. I'm really sorry. This will mean people need to be underpaid.
Okay, fine then. So what we're gonna do, I want you to get something, okay? So get the 10% up front, right? We can pay that as a deposit, and then we hold back the 15%, not 20%. I think that's fair. Whatever is left over, we can split it then.
Yes, I can help you, but because it will not help if you are talking over me all the time. I'm giving you my reality. I cannot afford anything else but 10%. That's the reality of things. This is exactly the profit we estimate to have for working on a project in 2.5 months and doing all the admin work that needs to be done, plus the supervising. And let's say we are happy to expect it at the end. All the rest are meant to paint, skimmers, joiners, diggers, all we have to do. There's no movement to go less than that. And that's the reality of things.
Okay, but this one, we also not going to be too flexible on that. As I said, we're happy to give you 10%.
I'm trying to use this. If it's take it or leave it, then I will leave it. I cannot do it with 50%. I'm really sorry.
15%, not 50. 15.
Yeah, 15. It's 15%.
I'm not suggesting 15. Guys, we are really good in math, okay? Trust me, and we are really
Okay.
good in projections. What you are suggesting, the 15% of the project, it's almost £8,000, okay? 8 point something, to be honest. However, this will leave a gap of £3,000 to be found as a magic number during payment stages to people.
Yeah, but you have cash flow. If you're a good builder, you always have cash flow. You always have something that we call float. Yes, so if you don't have float,
you are a big investor with 200 properties, so you might have some cash you can wait with.
Yeah, so basically that's what we call float. Go and think about it. If you agree 15%, we can pay you whatever you want up front. We can split the payment in the middle anyhow you want it, right? If you cannot do that, you go think about it and come back to it. If you're happy with that, we can proceed. Okay, but the way it works for us, 10%, that's what you want. We can give it to you up front. We don't want 20%, we don't want 30% because we want the 30%. Right, if you can have that to 15%, you know your job. I know how you're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna build a relationship from there. We can crack on. But if you said that's definitely, if you said 5% will not allow you to take a £55,000 project or £54,000 project, then I wouldn't be able to budge on that because I need to go back to my accountant and give him a proper reason why I'm moving from 30% to 15%. Right? If you can't do that, I understand. You've got a business.
You have to go back to your finance company because your accountant is just doing what you are going to order him to do. However, this is not the point. This is already a project that is really, how can I explain that nicely, compressed into budgeting. And like giving options to guys, you have to expect this amount of, and you know how traders are, because as you said, you are doing like 200 properties a year.
Yeah.
You know how traders are.
Exactly.
They can't wait, not even for £20.
I know.
I mean the folklore that works actually.
Yes.
But before we say more, we will text you about this.
Fantastic.
Or we will alternate the milestones.
Yes, you can amend the milestone, it's fine. I don't have problem with you amending it. You can amend the milestone with the remaining balance. As long as it's fair, we are happy to proceed on that basis.
Perfect.
Yeah?
What I would like to say, give us some time to hold a meeting upon this, and we will text you back.
No problem. Thanks very much. Thank you all. That's how you negotiate with builders. We wanted 55,000 anyways. Well, we were hoping to do it for 60. So we're doing it at 55,000. Agreed that at 54,000. Deal is done. Closed it. This is how you negotiate with builders. You get them to speak, you put in your thing, get them to speak, you put in, and then when you got your red line, you tell them exactly what your red line is. If they take it, you got it. If not, you move on to the next one. This is how you close deals.